You ever hear about BabyCon? Technically, it's my Saturday, even though it is actually Wednesday. So, okay, I got this fucking advertisement for this thing called BabyCon. And when I saw the advertisement, I thought it was a joke. I kept seeing it, and I was just like, what is BabyCon? And I'm sure you're wondering the same thing. Don't do this with your mouth. That's disgusting. And I'm sure the clip art answers so many questions for you. So I clicked on it, and it took me to the website to buy tickets, of course. I had to find out what BabyCon was. And I want to point out that one thing that really stood out to me is that it's on 9/11. And when I did research, it's the first installment of a national-wide tour of BabyCon. So the event on Eventbrite, which is the website that this is on, says who created the event. The woman's name is Jeanette Hardman. It's from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's a long fucking time. It says, welcome to BabyCon. Baby professionals, baby gear, programs, games, and more. Designed for moms, by moms. BabyCon is a baby convention designed to connect moms with what they need most. Baby gear including local stores and homemade options, car seat safety and baby CPR demonstrations. Okay, that's actually like probably a good idea, but you don't have to go to a convention to learn that. Baby shower games, prizes, and more. Standard tickets get, and I don't know why they decided to differentiate. There's no gold pass or anything, so I don't fucking know. Standard tickets get access to our new parent community areas, which new parent and community are all capitalized for some reason. And I don't know what that means. I don't know. I didn't go to the event. I'm making this late because I got fucking sick after I got the second dose, so suck my dick. Baby games, vendors, and events on the main stage. Safe baby demonstrations and prizes. I wonder if that means that it's like whoever does the safest baby demonstration gets a prize. Child's tickets. So this isn't just for pregnant women who have questions, apparently. It's for parents in general. Like, it says by moms, for moms. So I'm guessing it's for fucking moms. During a pandemic, you're going to be putting icky little tiny children in a convention center with possibly many pregnant women. Gross. Child's tickets, children under 11 and under, are free with a ticket holding adult. So I'm guessing from what this is saying, like how vague this whole thing is, that you can bring any like amount of children with a ticket holding adult. So you can bring all of your 19 children to this convention center. Just get a babysitter. And then children 12 and up will need their own ticket. Why would you do that to your 12-year-old? That sounds like a terrible idea, Karen. He's gonna hate you because you forced him to go to BabyCon when he wanted to hang out with his friends on 9/11. So we're getting into the part of what they're doing about COVID, because that's kind of what I'm worried about, is that they're gonna just be like basically spreading this shit amongst like pregnant women who can't get vaccinated and shit like that. Like, that just sounds like a bad idea, just period. Kids are gross and snotty and disgusting, and they carry all kinds of diseases. So the California Department of Health requires we inform you of the risk involved by attending this event. I'm so good at cold reads. Okay, shut up. We have taken enhanced health and safety measures following all posted instructions while attending BabyCon on September 11th at the San Diego Convention Center. See, I read that in a weird inflection. I confused myself. An inherent risk of exposure to COVID-19 illness or loss of property sustained while attending this event, and waives all rights to lay claim for damages resulting from any cause whatsoever, either before, during, or after the event. I don't know about you, but okay, not about you, about me, because I'm the most important. Last night while I was thinking about doing this video and writing out my points and shit like that, I came across this sentence and I just didn't really understand it, and I don't know if I'm just an idiot and I have no brain cells left, but let me read it again. An inherent risk of exposure to COVID-19 illness, comma, or loss of property sustained while attending this event, comma, and waives all rights to lay claim for damages resulting from any cause whatsoever, either before, during, or after the event. I feel like they just put like a word or two in there that shouldn't be in there, and it made me, I'm just really confused. Like, I understand that it's saying that they're not responsible if you get COVID or if shit gets lost or stolen. I get that. I understand that that's what it's saying, but the way that it's worded, it just like almost has no information. Like they don't really say what they would do about it. It just says waives all rights to lay claim for damages. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't have any brain cells left. Attendee agrees to wear a mask and keep 3 to 6 feet distance. Please do not attend this event if you feel sick with a temperature or have an underlying health condition. So I just have a feeling that that's not going to happen. Kids that come are probably not going to wear their mask because a lot of kids can be really stubborn. I'm not saying all kids don't wear their masks. I do see a lot of really good kids who wear masks really well in public and stuff like that. But like a lot of kids can be really annoying, and I just feel anybody going to the San Diego Convention Center on September 11th to go to this fucking baby convention probably has a snotty ass kid who kicks and screams in the grocery store when he doesn't get Lucky Charms because it has too much sugar. To get to the tags on this event, so there's tags on Eventbrite so that people can find different events that they would want to go to. Okay, so the normal things like United States events, California events, San Diego conventions, San Diego family and education conventions, and things to do in San Diego, California. When you just have nothing else to do on a 9/11, no remembering to do or anything like that, nothing important to remember, so you're probably free. And then it's hashtag breastfeeding, hashtag parenting, hashtag baby, hashtag pregnancy, hashtag pregnant, hashtag birth, hashtag moms. All right, so there's that. And the tickets are $15 to $25. So let's actually talk about Jeanette Hartman. So we'll go to her LinkedIn. She's the first person that comes up when you search Jeanette Hartman, so good for her. So on her LinkedIn, she has the BabyCon logo as her like cover photo. But the way that it's cut off, just like, I don't know, it looks like a woman holding a giant dildo. So her tags are mom and CEO of BabyCon LLC. I don't know if there is technically a chief executive officer of conventions. She's definitely the founder of it, but I don't know if that's really the right term, Jeanette. Just my opinion. BabyCon LLC, California State Polytechnic, University of Pomona. Okay. So she went to the University of Pomona. She graduated from there. Good for her. I didn't graduate college, so. She says that she is a registered veterinary technician. So this BabyCon isn't put together by some prenatal nurse or a NICU nurse or anything like that. She's a veterinarian. I'm summing it up. So she was pregnant, and she words it as, when I became pregnant with my first tiny human, which is just annoying already. I searched for medical information regarding pregnancy and what I was going to be experiencing. I mean, that's understandable, but there's a book that I remember looking at when I was a kid, and I didn't understand the title, and now that I'm older, I do. It's What to Expect When You're Expecting. My mom says that it's like a really good book, like to read about what's going on during pregnancy and childbirth. So maybe looking stuff up on the internet probably isn't the greatest thing all the time. And when you're pregnant, you're supposed to go to an OBGYN or have a midwife or something like that, and they should tell you what it's going to be like. Also, you're a woman. Did your mom not tell you, honey? There's going to be morning sickness. There's going to be backaches. You're not going to be able to reach your toes. You're not going to be motivated. You may grow a mustache, actually. You're going to have weird ass cravings. You're going to have stretch marks. Oh, and there's going to be a fucking human growing in your womb. Was that a surprise? I'm being really mean. I'm so sorry. I'm not upset at this woman. I just think that this might be, I feel like this might be a scam. That's why I'm doing it, because I found it funny. Like, I think that the advertisement coming to me and it being on 9/11 is just, I don't know. I thought it was funny. So here I am. Sorry, Jeanette. Every search she did came up with mom blogs and celebrity books stating how beautiful everything was and how it was all rainbows and sunshine and butterflies. You're pushing like a good 6, 7, possibly 9 pounds out of your vagina and carrying and growing a sentient being in your own body. You think that's going to be pleasant? You believe that? Wow, honey. You graduated from the University of Pomona? And she said, that's nothing of what I was experiencing. I wanted real medical information. Go to your OBGYN. How, I'm like, I kind of want to like ask her if she actually went to an OBGYN while she was pregnant, or if she had a midwife or something like that. Because there's got to be somebody to help you make sure this baby that you are growing is healthy. Because if your baby's not healthy and you're neglecting yourself and the human that you decided to put in your body, it really like fucks up your body. Like, you can get like really sick, and it's fucking morbid too. Can you imagine having a human being die inside your body? Ugh. I really hope that she went to an OBGYN and that her baby was healthy and everything like that, because that would be really sad. But that's why I'm confused, is like, didn't she get medical information from her OBGYN? Or like anybody? Her mom, her grandma, friends that she has that have been pregnant and had kids? Why is the internet your only option here? That's why I think it's a scam, because nobody thinks like this. There's nobody that's just like, I'm just going to look up everything on WebMD and everything's going to be right and I'm going to believe it. Shooting air into my veins is good for my heart. Didn't you know? WebMD told me that. Don't do that. That will kill you. Don't do that. Not like anybody who fucking watches me doesn't know me, who I am, my humor, and the fact that that would fucking kill you. So she talked with her husband. She said she wanted to start a convention or a conference that will allow families and new parents to come together with doctors to get real life information that they can't get online, quote. Like I said, you shouldn't be searching for serious medical information online. You should get it from a medical professional, and if you can't afford it and you don't have insurance, I'm very sorry, but I strongly believe that you should get medical information and diagnoses from an actual professional physician. And yes, this convention is cheaper than going to an OBGYN, because I know that those appointments can be expensive and insurance is expensive. But if you can't afford to go to an OBGYN and go to a doctor to take care of your baby, you shouldn't be having a baby. I think there's a lot of reasons why people shouldn't be having a baby all the time. I'm very judgmental of people bringing children into this world that's already very fucking terrible. I understand you love your partner or you want to trap them with another being, but that's completely psychotic and terrible, and you're just going to put more terrible people into this world, and we do not need any more of them. Have you been to California? She was talking with her husband, said that she wanted to start a convention because she had worked with conventions before. She used to do Renaissance fairs and Comic Cons. And she discussed it further with him, and while they were eating dinner in downtown Disney, which I don't know why that was a detail that she needed to include. Excuse me. So if you can afford to go to Disney while you're pregnant or after you've had a kid and stuff, like, you definitely had enough money to go to the doctor, to an OBGYN, so I really hope that you did, Jeanette. They hashed out the steps, they made it all work, they figured it out, and she sketched the BabyCon logo there at the table. But I kind of want to call bullshit because it is the most clip art, generic font logo I have ever seen. That's clearly clip art of a pacifier and a bottle. And I mean, yeah, maybe she sketched out the woman with the boobs and the belly for the bee, which is a cute idea, but you can't tell me you made that entire logo just sketched out like that. There's no way. That's all clip art, honey. So they were first going to start doing it in 2020, but, you know, God has left us. So it was supposed to run in April 2020, which is the month after everything kind of shut down, in Anaheim, and the second was supposed to be in September of 2020 in Phoenix. So they ended up doing it a year later, pretty much, from what they were going to have their second show be. I mean, good for them. They ground that out, but grind it? Grind it. They ground that out. So that's good for them, but, like, also, it's still not a very good idea to have pregnant women who can't get vaccinated and probably weren't vaccinated before they got pregnant to go to a teeming spot with disgusting children running around. And they said games and stuff like that, so I'm thinking, like, you know, ring toss and shit like that, because I don't know what you do at a baby shower other than have cake and give the mom presents. And it said baby shower game, so I don't know. I thought ring toss when I thought that. And I'm just like, you're not sanitizing them rings. You're not sanitizing nothing. Like, there's no way that they're going to keep this shit completely clean. It's just not going to happen. Somebody's going to end up getting COVID or the flu, or they're just going to get sick. Like, I can just see it. And it's not going to be in traditional media either. I'm sure Fox News won't cover it. So this is why I'm bringing you the breaking news of BabyCon. You're welcome. And she's planned 5 more shows nationally for this year. Or maybe not this year, but going forward, you know what I mean? So this next paragraph just kind of like grabs you by the balls and really squeezes, because you're like, wow. God, my nose is so icky. Why does this have to happen right now? I look like I've been crying. BabyCon is very sad. They take babies and they con them out of all of their money and their pacifiers and their toys, and they even con them out of their diapers, and it's very sad, and I'm crying over it, okay? Okay, so next paragraph. Currently, I have 5 national BabyCon shows planned out and ready to go. An educational phone app being created, BabyCon Academy. It will help parents navigate their baby's growth and milestones, along with fun activities to do with their babies. My mom, in the late 90s, decided to do a baby book. And I could look back on that fondly as I got older. I'm sure BabyCon Academy is going to crash at some point, and the server will probably go down, and you'll never be able to get those things back while documenting your child's growth. So maybe do something a little more concrete. Am I finally becoming allergic to you? The next thing, she has a non-profit company, 2 Tiny Hands, aimed at assisting families and babies in need, and a retail store, in quotation marks, called Coo and Cuddle, with plans for branded diapers, formula, toys, and other baby-related products. Just waiting for the pandemic to clear so we can get this party started. You sound like a wild woman, Jeanette. I'm sure we'd be friends. So I don't know if I skimmed over it while I was like reading that out, but I distinctly remember reading that she was going to have a panel of physicians basically at this convention, or something similar where you could ask physicians questions about parenting and childbirth and CPR and stuff like that. And I understand how you would want to pull different aspects from different people and their opinions and different facts that they know and stuff like that, but why wouldn't you just go to your normal OBGYN or ask your mother? Or I understand some people have grown up with only dads, and I know some people's mothers have died and been like, absent mothers and stuff like that. I get that. But there has to be someone somewhere that that has been pregnant before and had children, and you can ask them what carrying a child for 9 months is like. I don't really know what else to say other than I hope they took a moment of silence on 9/11, and I hope that Jeanette does well. I'm not like upset at her for doing this. I don't know if it's a scam or not. I don't know if all of this stuff that she's planning out is going to be price gouged and stuff like that, or what have you. But I hope she does well. I hope her children are well. She just had a really weird idea, and I kind of wonder how many tickets she sold. I wonder if I can look that up right now. It'll probably have to be for the next date of the convention because September 11th is far gone. It is almost October, so insert spooky, scary skeletons. Just be a gremlin for a second while I look this up. Oh my god, their website is like from 1994. There's literally a picture of a woman at an OBGYN right here instead of going to BabyCon and asking one. There's a quote from Nelson Mandela in the middle of this page. Oh, all of these colors are so garish. BabyCon is for all parents who want straight answers from real doctors about the latest research on to safely raise their child, including questions about child allergies, safe sleeping, breastfeeding, what is a normal pregnancy, recovering from labor, self-care, and so much more. Our experts include child safety advocates who will instruct attendees on the correct way to use a car seat or a booster. These are all things that you could literally just ask your regular doctor instead of paying $15 to $25 and dragging along your kids and making them hate you on a 9/11. I don't remember what day 9/11 was this year. To just a convention that doesn't seem like it's going to be super beneficial to you. I mean, it may be fun, but it just sounds like a waste of money on the tickets, and then you're wasting money doing stuff at the convention, like buying t-shirts and buying food and like regular stuff that you would at a convention. My final thought is that Jeanette had an idea. She wanted to do a convention. I feel like she may have fibbed a little bit on her LinkedIn and said that it was because she wanted actual information that she couldn't find online because everything she was seeing in mommy blogs was all rainbows and butterflies and everything, which is stupid. I don't know why you would believe that anyway. I don't think she conceived BabyCon because she couldn't get the right answers from her OBGYN or midwife or whatever she was using during her pregnancy. I think she was like, I really want to start my own convention. But what kind of convention would I start that's not like VidCon or Comic-Con or like a Renaissance fair? Like, what could I make a convention out of? Well, I have a little crotch goblin, and that was hard. Wonder if anybody else thought it was as hard as I did. Probably not. But let's let's do it anyway. Frick. Look how red my nose is. Does this happen to anybody else? Like, people start talking shit about me. And I can tell. Stop it. Stop talking about me. No one likes you anyway, okay? This is why you don't have any friends.